Hi everyone, it's Tanya with Riley & Company here with another Coloring with Tanya video. And today we are going to color the Dress Up Panda sets from our Dress Up series. Now if you don't know about the Dress Up series, think paper dolls, but with really cute little animals. At the moment we have 8 basic animal sets for you to dress up and about 40 accessory sets. So if you don't know about the Dress Up series, you should really check them out. This is one of our newest, and it is the Pandas, and this is probably the easiest one that you can color ever. Takes no time at all. Watch this. So your stamps are going to look like this. I always stamp them first and color. We're going to start with a super light gray, and we're just going to go around, and I'm going to bring it a little bit over the line of his tummy, okay? All right, and I'm going to do a little bit over the top of his head and a little bit under his chin, and this is simply for shading. I'm going to do both of them while we're doing it just to show you how quickly you can get this done. And we're going to go right around the edge. All right, I'm trying intentionally not to make that too perfect. Now when I'm done with the color, I always make myself a list, and that way I will know what I used if I ever want to go color it again, or if I ever want to tell anybody what I used. Now I'm going to take a C2, which is a little bit darker of a gray, and I'm not going to get any in the center, but I'm just going to come back and just go along the outside line. Alrighty, just for shadow, maybe a little bit up here by his ears, just a tiny bit, not much. Okay, that is C2. Now, pandas have a black, I don't know if it's a strip, but a black piece across here and a black piece across their hind legs. So the way that we are going to do this is we are going to use a C8. Now a C8 is a very dark gray, but it's not black. So you have a little bit of room and you can shade with it, and I'll show you what I mean. So now I'm going to only do the arms. The little paws are going to be pink. So very lightly, the little paw pads, I guess I should say. Very lightly go around those. And we're going to go right across there, like it's a line. And then I'm going to use a circular motion and color in what's left. And the reason I use a circular motion is because alcohol markers blend with alcohol markers. So if you go in circles like this, see how that blends really well together? Instead of doing lines like that to where you can actually see the marks, always use circles. Now I'm going to make an invisible little line right there and an invisible little line right there. I'm going to bring this down on his little feet. Now I am touching this ever so lightly that I can't even tell that my pen is touching the paper. I'm using just the tip of the marker to create my outline. And then I'm just going to go back in and use colors or circles to finish coloring it in. Okay, now the outside of the bear's ears are also really dark, so I'm going to color those in. And if you wanted to, you could make this a red panda too. Okay, now I have the first layer of my darkest color on, but I want to shade just a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same marker to shade with. And the fun thing about Copics is that you can go back a second and sometimes even a third time and create shading with the same marker. So I know that it's going to be darkest back here on his heels, so I am just going to add a few little circles. And I don't know if you can see it in the monitor, but you can definitely see the shading sitting here. I'm going to do a little bit of the same under his little armpits. And a little bit under his chin. And a little bit in the corners of his ears. All right, there we have, he's colored in. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the same on the second one. And that is how quick these come together. Now I only have a little bit of the eyes and a little pink left. So I'm going to use B00 in the eyes just to give them some brightness. It's just a light blue. And then I'm going to, oh, I forgot to put my colors down, didn't I? So that is a C8. And that is, my pink is going to be an RV10. And my blue was a B00. And I'm going to grab just one more little bit of a darker pink. Let's see, we'll go with an RV21. And we're going to come in and do his little mouth. And that is all there is to coloring. Let me get these out of the way. That is all there is to coloring the Dress Up Pandas. How much fun is that? Probably the quickest dress up set that you will be able to color. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a fabulous day, and go color.